Stage is set, the lights are on, and a special evening awaits us all. Do take your seats so as to get the best experience of the evening ahead. Hello, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Mansi Verma, and I welcome you all to the 107th Foundation Day of New India Assurance. Let's have a huge round of applause. A big congratulations to each of you New Indians for being a part of this robust organization. A very warm welcome to all our guests, stakeholders, and employees who make this institution what it is: strong, steadfast, and shining. It's not every day that we get to celebrate a journey that spans 107 years, a journey that reflects commitment, courage, and care in equal measure. So, before we begin this evening of memories and milestones, let us rise together as one audience, one team, one nation for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
जय मातरम. Thank you, everyone. It's not every day that we get to celebrate a journey that spans 107 years, a journey that reflects commitment, courage, and care in equal measure. This is the story of the New India Assurance Company Limited, an organization that has stood as a silent pillar through every tide and turning point of our nation. A company that has been more than a provider of insurance. It's been a partner in resilience, a guardian in uncertainty, and a quiet strength in every corner of India and far beyond. On this truly special occasion, I would like to extend a special welcome to our esteemed guests of honor, Shri Krishna S. Vatsaji and Shri Prashant K. Goyal ji. दोस्तों एक बार जोरदार तालियों से उनका स्वागत करें. किसी भी कार्यक्रम या आयोजन का शुभारंभ करने से पहले ईश्वर की आराधना, उस परम पिता का आशीर्वाद प्राप्त करना आवश्यक है. तो हम आज शाम की इस शुभ शुरुआत करना चाहेंगे लैंप लाइटिंग के साथ. प्लीज जॉइन मी इन इनवाइटिंग our Chairman cum Managing Director, Ms. Girija Subramanian ji ma'am, along with our esteemed dignitaries, Shri Krishna S. Vatsaji, Member, National Disaster Management Authority, Shri Prashant K. Goyal ji, Joint Secretary, Department of Financial Services, Ms. Akini Devi ji, Independent Director, Ms. Smita Srivastav ji, Executive Director, Ms. Kasturi Sen Gupta ji, Executive Director, to light the ceremonial lamp as a symbol of abundance of prosperity and happiness. Can we please have you all on stage? दोस्तों एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करें.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you to each one of you, and a special thank you to Ms. Meera Roy ji, Chief Manager, and Mr. Alankar Wagh ji, Assistant Manager, for that beautiful rendition of the Ganesh Vandana. दोस्तों एक बार फिर से जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. As we prepare to have a gala evening, let's take a pause to acknowledge what lies at the heart of tonight's gathering. A quiet but powerful promise that whatever risk may arise, whether in life, in health, in livelihood, New India Assurance is already there, watching over, acting early, delivering strength when it matters most, and often before it's even asked for. Let's now take a moment to celebrate the spirit through very special film reflecting the essence of who we are, a legacy of resilience and commitment to nation building. Can we please have the AV?
Life is full of uncertainties. Nature strikes without warning. Chaos unfolds in an instant. In these crucial moments, New India Assurance moves fast with empathy, action, and protection.
हमने अभी तक 5 टोटल जो विक्टिम्स हैं उनको हमने आइडेंटिफाई किया हुआ है.
From cyclones to floods, our commitment is unwavering. Lakhs of claims settle swiftly, bringing immediate relief. Across every hour, in every corner, New India Assurance moves swiftly to act. Where disaster struck, relief followed. Lakhs of claims settled on the spot, be it furious cyclones or deadly landslides. In catastrophe, our actions speak in numbers. Whether at home or overseas, our promise stands tall. Our strength lies in our ability to adapt, protect, and rebuild lives. Our digital initiative brings your records to the ground, so claims happen not after, but right then and there. Our reach spans continents and coasts, from Tokyo to Kanyakumari, because protection knows no borders, no nationality, only humanity. We don't just insure, we empower. From urban innovation to rural resilience, New India Assurance is always there, acting with speed, caring with empathy. Beyond just protection, we care by supporting health, empowering women, uplifting villages, and preserving nature. These CSR efforts truly reflect New India Assurance's commitment to values beyond business. As we strengthen our infrastructure and extend support to even the most remote communities. With future-ready products and digital solutions, we redefine protection for every Indian. Our dedication has been recognized globally. Our reach spans from Mumbai to Japan, and we secure India's confidence worldwide. 107 years strong and still as young as the India we serve. With smarter systems, seamless access, and fast claims, we are building the new India. Day and night, in storms or stillness, across the nation and overseas, the sun never sets on New India Assurance.
न्यू इंडिया एश्योरेंस में हम हर वो कदम उठाते हैं जिससे आपके सपने सच हो सकें.
This is New India Assurance, the leader since 1919, touching lives and transforming generations. Can we have another huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for all you new Indians? After this insightful AV highlighting our illustrious journey so far, we at New India would like to take this opportunity to once again express our heartfelt gratitude to the Government of India, IRDAI, our valued policyholders, stakeholders, and employees for their integral role in shaping this reality. Now, I'd like to invite our CMD ma'am, Ms. Girija Subramanian ji, along with our distinguished dignitaries, Shri Krishna Vatsa ji and Shri Prashant Goyal ji, to the dais. Doston, a huge round of applause for our wonderful guests. Doston, a louder round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. It's now time to hear from the leaders who guide, support, and lead this journey with vision and care. May I now request our Honorable CMD Ma'am, Ms. Girija Subramanian ji, to share her thoughts on this special day. Ladies and gentlemen, our CMD Ma'am.
Namaskar and a very good evening to our guests of honor, Shri Krishna S. Vatsa, Member, National Disaster Management Authority, and Dr. Prashant K. Goyal, our own Joint Secretary of the DFS, Honorable ex-CMDs, Shri C. Narambanathan, Mrs. Madhulika Bhaskar, Mrs. Alice Vaidyan of GIC RE, the current GIC RE CMD, Shri Ramaswamy Narayanan, LIC MD, Shri Ratnakar Patnaik, and other dignitaries and new Indians present here today. It is with immense pride and deep gratitude that I welcome you all today as we gather to celebrate the 107th Foundation Day of the New India Assurance Company Limited. 107 years ago, on this very day in 1919, Sir Dorabji Tata envisioned something truly remarkable, a wholly Indian insurance company that would stand for trust, excellence, and service to society. That vision gave birth to New India, and over the past century, that seed has grown into one of the most trusted and respected institutions in the Indian financial ecosystem, something that is so characteristic of all ventures created and mentored with the magic wand of the Tatas. One cannot help but marvel at the ingenuity of Sir Dorabji Tata, that New India's foreign operations also started soon after the Indian operations were set up. Such was the foresight and vision of our founders. Through these 107 years, we are not just a witness to history, we are a part of it. New India has not merely stood the test of time, it has helped shape the times. It has always been a large participant in creating this ecosystem of insurance in India. Over these 107 years, the insurance sector itself has evolved dramatically. We have journeyed from a tightly regulated market to liberalization, from paper-based servicing to AI-assisted claims, from nationalization to globalization. Through every major policy shift, social transformation, and technological revolution, New India has stood strong, adapting, evolving, and leading. We have grown from a GWP of 23,80,233 with 12 offices as on 31st March 1920 to rupees 43,618 crores with around 1,700 offices globally as on 31st March 25. We have experienced the changing expectations of our customers, the evolving regulatory landscape, and the increasingly complex nature of risk, be it from climate change, geopolitical instability, or cyber threats. Whilst operating in an industry that is most misunderstood due to lack of awareness on the subject and uniqueness of the service that promises to cover uncertainty. And today, yet again, we find ourselves at the cusp of a new era, the digital era, which promises to change the way insurance business is carried out. The industry is being reshaped in real time by data, automation, artificial intelligence, and new customer behaviors in a market that caters to the most digital-savvy population of the world. For us at New India, this moment is not just a challenge, it is an opportunity to get to the next version of ourselves. We are embracing this transformation with open minds and confident hearts because while technology will redefine how we operate, it will not change why we exist and our spirit of service. Our mission remains the same, to keep the customer at the center of whatever we do, whilst we go about protecting lives, livelihoods, assets, and dreams. Yes, the road ahead demands agility and innovation, but we are not new to change. Our rich legacy has taught us that resilience is not static. It is in the ability to move forward with purpose, even in unfamiliar territories. And move forward we must. We are working hard to craft a future-ready, tech-driven, nimble-footed New India, a company that will respond to customer needs with speed, accuracy, and empathy. A company where digital tools enhance, not replace, our human values. A company that will continue to lead not just by its scale, but by its spirit of service and innovation. To build this future, we are investing significantly in digital transformation of our products, platforms, and services. Automation of back-end processes to improve efficiency and reduce turnaround times. Skilling and upskilling our workforce to meet the demands of a dynamic market. Enhancing our focus on risk management and cyber resilience. Innovating across product lines to reach deeper into rural and underserved markets. We are building not just systems, but mindsets, adaptive, empowered, and deeply customer-focused. We are very proud that New India, being a premier PSU organization, has always been at the forefront to actualize the government's vision at all times, whether it was nationalization in the past or financial inclusion today. New India has always very actively supported all government schemes and landmark initiatives like the PMSBY, PMJAY, and other social security schemes, ensuring that insurance is not a privilege, but a right accessible to every Indian, regardless of geography or income. I'm very proud to share that in order to contribute in protecting and financially including the missing middle, New India has declared this year as the year of the SME, and our workforce is geared up to offer innovative, affordable products to this segment of customers who really need this protection and who contribute to almost 40% of the nation's GDP. New India is proud to partner the IRDAI in its vision of insurance for all by 2047 and contribute in a big way to the larger national mission of a Honorable Prime Minister of making India a developed nation by 2047. In this endeavor, New India will pursue partnering national agencies to bring financial protection for nation-building activities. Towards this direction, New India has made efforts to reach out to the last mile, whether it is in the remotest village or in the densest urban pocket, ensuring that New India stands with and for every citizen of this country. As part of this, New India has been the first insurer to open a state insurance plan office in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, which happens to be our designated state for the state insurance plan crafted by the regulator. This office has designated staff at all levels only to achieve the penetration agenda for Gujarat state. And what has enabled all this? Our most valued assets, our human resources, our people, from our field officers to our underwriters, to our claim handlers, to our support staff, and from our zonal teams to our global offices. You are the reason why New India remains always new. I would like to offer my deepest gratitude to each and every employee, past and present, who has contributed to building this great organization. You have done more than just perform your duties. You have carried forward a legacy of trust and integrity that is recognized across the world. To our retired colleagues, your efforts form the foundations and bedrock of our success. To our current workforce, your passion and hunger to excel is the engine of our momentum. To our future leaders, your ideas will shape the new India of tomorrow. So practice self-awareness at all times. As we step into our 107th year, we must continue to hold our values close, even as we stretch ourselves to new directions. Let us reflect on what New India stands for: a brand trusted by generations, a national institution aligned with the nation's developmental goals, a leader in the non-life insurance space, not just by numbers, but by impact and spirit, a resilient organization that turns disruption into direction. Our goal is not just to grow, but grow with a purpose, to ensure that every service we offer, every product we launch, and every policy we underwrite brings value, comfort, and dignity to those whom we serve. We must remember that insurance is not just a financial product. It is a promise of protection, a commitment of care, and a symbol of solidarity. In times of loss, we offer support. In moments of uncertainty, we offer stability. In times of rebuilding, we offer hope. I would take this opportunity to thank our valued customers who have always reposed trust and confidence in our brand. They are the reason we exist. We promise that we will improve our service delivery each day to meet your expectations. I would also like to put on record our deepest gratitude and pride in our channel partners, especially our agency force, who work tirelessly for us day in, day out, across years and sometimes across generations. We value your contributions. Our broking partners have been a major part of our success story, and we can't thank you enough for your exemplary trust and support to New India. This includes our web aggregator partners as well as our digital partners and the media as well. I would like to thank all our reinsurers for staunchly supporting New India through all these years, through tough times. Before I conclude, I want to reaffirm my personal belief in the extraordinary potential of this organization. I believe that with the right mix of technology and tradition, efficiency and empathy, discipline and daring, we can rise to even greater heights. Let us move forward with courage in our hearts and clarity in our minds. Let us lead the change, not just for New India Assurance, but for the new India that our nation dreams of. To all our employees, retirees, policyholders, partners, regulators, and stakeholders, thank you for your unwavering faith and continued support. Together, let us write the next chapter of this great story with strength, with service, and with soul. I would like to recite a Sanskrit verse, Karmanya Vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, which means you have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your action. Let us do our duties sincerely and diligently and leave the rest to destiny. Thank you all for this patient hearing and wish you all a very happy 107th Foundation Day. I invite you all to enjoy the entertainment program planned immediately after this, to be followed by dinner. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your insights and experiences, and congratulations to you and the New India family. Now, I would request a former IAS officer currently serving as a member of the National Disaster Management Authority, Government of India, with over 3 decades of experience in disaster risk reduction, recovery, and public administration. He has worked both in India and internationally, to please come up on stage and share his insights. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, with a huge round of applause, Shri Krishna S. Vatsaji.
Honorable Chairperson and Managing Director Girija Subramanian, Joint Secretary Mr. Goyal, all the distinguished colleagues, I see the senior leadership of the leading insurance companies here, the distinguished colleagues, experts, risk managers of the country. What an honor to be here, and I'm so grateful to you for having invited me to this important occasion. 107 years of long journey, a very distinguished journey, a journey in the service of the country, a journey where I was just told the sun never sets. You know, that's a very important landmark, and I'm so privileged to be part of this occasion here. So thank you very much, ma'am, for inviting me. It's also a kind of, it symbolizes the bridge between the insurance company and a disaster management authority. I think this bridge needs to be strengthened. This collaboration needs to go further. And I think disaster management authorities and the insurance sector need to work in tandem. And I think my presence here symbolizes that growing collaboration. So thank you very much again. We have definitely come together to celebrate the achievements of the New India Assurance Company. Just now, the address of the CMD has underscored those achievements. But it's also very, very important to look ahead and look at the broader vision of insurance in India. The Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, has envisioned a Viksit Bharat for us, a Viksit Bharat in which the insurance for all is a very definite promise. We need to work towards that. We need to achieve that promise. And if we work together, I'm sure we can achieve that. So what does it require, this vision? It requires that we do not just work on the strength of numbers and coverage, but we also promote innovation, inclusion, and impact. That's very, very important, these 3 I's: innovation, inclusion, and impact. And this is what I would like to talk today. It is the collaborative challenge. It is a collective challenge. You know, it is a collective opportunity as well. How to transform the insurance ecosystem in India to bridge the protection gap, strengthen disaster resilience, and extend security to all the sections of the society, especially the most vulnerable. Let's first begin with the protection gap. Despite significant growth in the insurance sector, a large segment of our population remains unprotected, remains uninsured or underinsured. So this includes not just individuals, but entire communities and asset classes. Rural households, informal workers, small businesses, women entrepreneurs, many of them still fall outside the insurance net. And the access to the insurance is very limited for some of these unorganized, informal sector uh, uh, people. And there are serious implications for them which we see day in and day out when disasters strike, whether it is a flood or cyclone or pandemic. Those without the insurance are pushed into deeper poverty. Recovery always becomes very slow and very incomplete. It's very difficult for them to come out of their poverty trap. Families lose not just their assets, but also their livelihoods. And it also has implications for the government finances, that the fiscal burden increases and the governments have to allocate larger resources for disaster assistance. Bridging this gap is not just an economic imperative, it is a moral and development one as well. So we must ask, why does this gap persist? One, of course, there are demand side issues and there are supply side issues. On the demand side, people often don't see value in insurance. They think it won't happen to me, I will manage it somehow, we do not need to spend on insurance. They do not always understand how the insurance works, or they feel that the premiums are very difficult to pay, unaffordable. This is especially for the risks that seem distant, like an earthquake that has a very high return period. On the supply side, we have the products that don't speak to the needs of the people. They may be too complex, they may be too generic, or not available in the regions which are exposed to high risks. So this dual challenge calls for a new approach, one that is centered on understanding risk from the people's perspective and not just the insurers. Let's turn to the role of disaster response mechanisms. We have a very long-standing disaster response mechanism by the way of a state disaster response fund and national disaster response fund. These funds have evolved over a period of time. They have undergone significant reforms, and the government has been allocating larger sums for these funds. Today, the total allocation for the SDRF and NDRF is to the tune of 2,32,000 crores over a period of 5 years. This is a staggering sum. Still, this is it is geared towards meeting the basic needs of the people who have suffered losses in disasters. The government finds it difficult to meet all the recovery needs, all the reconstruction needs. There is a huge amount of assets that go without the insurance coverage, and it's very, very important that we find an affordable insurance mechanisms, services that we can provide the protection for those asset classes, those people who have not been able to find the right kind of assistance. The most important of them are the people who are engaged in the medium, small, and micro, small, and medium enterprises. They do not get the assistance through the NDRF, SDRF, largely because the underlying assumption that they would get the assistance through the insurance mechanism, and yet the people who are engaged in these sectors find it difficult to secure insurance for themselves. I can say the same thing about a large number of women who are engaged in various enterprises through self-help groups. They are not able to find the right kind of protection through the insurance mechanism. all of them get significantly impacted during disasters, and their economic recovery is always weak, and it requires a lot of attention. Therefore, we definitely need innovations. This is where the group insurance schemes, cooperatives, and mutual insurance models come in. By pooling risks and spreading premiums across many participants, these models reduce cost and increase reach. Imagine a scheme where every Mandi or cluster of home-based workers is insured as a group. Imagine women's self-help groups managing their own insurance pools with support from state agencies. These are not distant ideas. They are working models in several countries. It is time to adopt and scale them in India. What is also very important is to work on the idea of risk pools. The risk pools work on a simple idea: share the risk and reduce the burden. India has experience with risk pools related to nuclear threats, terrorism, and marine accidents. These pools are led by New India Assurance, am I right? GIC, okay, sorry, GIC, great. These pools are very differentiated, but we need to go further, creating risk pools for urban floods, all kinds of hazards, different kinds of asset classes, different kinds of occupation groups. They are very much the need of the hour. So the experience that India has got in managing the risk pools can help us in designing the new generation of risk pools, which are digital, decentralized, and demand-driven. When structured well, risk pools attract reinsurance support, reduce individual exposure, and build public trust. We should consider risk pooling not just as a technical tool, but as a social innovation. Another idea whose time has come is captive insurance, where businesses, institutions, or governments set up their own insurance units to cover specific risks. Globally, large infrastructure firms, ports, and utilities use captives to manage high-cost risks. In India, this could work well for power grids, rail networks, logistics corridors, and even city-level infrastructure. But for captives to grow, we need enabling regulations, governed but not overburdened. The New India Assurance Company can play a leadership role in shaping this ecosystem, helping set up, manage, or advise captives in critical sectors. We often speak of catastrophe bonds or CAT bonds as the holy grail of disaster finance. These are designed to transfer extreme risks to the capital markets. But we must be realistic. CAT bonds require deep financial markets, accurate risk data, and strong legal frameworks. These are being developed in India, but we are not quite there yet. To get there, we need to build risk pools, improve hazard mapping, and strengthen public-private collaboration. Only then can CAT bonds become a viable instrument in our arsenal. Let's view them not as quick fix, but as goal to work towards. By promoting a portfolio of instruments, group insurance, mutuals, risk pools, captives, and CAT bonds, we can deepen the resilience of our financial system. Each model serves different risk profiles. Together, they expand the capital base, encourage innovation, and reach those whom traditional insurance often misses. Insurance is not just about transferring risks. It's also about transforming how we prepare for and respond to crises. It's about helping people bounce back, not just survive. So I would like to urge New India Assurance to lead this transformation. And it can be done in the following ways: lead the creation of sectoral risk pools, support the development of captive insurance models, partner with national and state disaster management authorities to design blended insurance solutions, innovate with digital platforms to reach undeserved groups. You are uniquely positioned with a scale, trust, and technical depth to make insurance meaningful for India's emerging needs. Let me end with a bold proposal. India should set up a national catastrophe pool, a public-private partnership that provides baseline insurance for high-impact natural disasters. Such a pool can cover small entrepreneurs, farmers, women's groups, low-income households, and even public assets. It would allow for quick payouts, reduce fiscal shock, and ensure that no one is left behind. This is not a dream. This is very doable. This is a necessary step. And I hope the New India Assurance and all the other insurance companies will take the first stride in making it real. Friends, as we celebrate this Foundation Day, let us remember that purpose of insurance is not merely to sell policies, but to protect lives, livelihoods, and aspirations. India is at a turning point. We can lead the world in building an insurance system that is inclusive, resilient, and future-ready. But we must act with imagination, courage, and commitment. Let New India Assurance be the torchbearer of this new era. Thank you, and I wish you continued success in your service, your journey of service to the nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. और अब मैं जिन्हें स्टेज पे बुलाने जा रही हूँ, he has played an instrumental role in shaping policies related to financial inclusion, insurance, pension reforms, and digital payments. With a background in medicine and rich administrative experience across sectors like education, industry, and agricultural credit, he brings a rare blend of insight, empathy, and strategic thinking. We are privileged to have him here with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Joint Secretary, Department of Financial Services, Shri Prashant K. Goyal ji.
Good evening, everyone. Respected CMD New India Assurance, Girja Madam. Respected member NDMA, Krishna Vatsar. Respected MD, CMD of GIC, CMD of Oriental, MD LIC, board members, ex-CMDs of New India, ex-officers, present officers. First of all, I want to say that I am very, very privileged and honored to be a part of the celebration of 107th Foundation Day of the company. And I'm highly, highly thankful to CMD Madam for giving me this opportunity to be part of this occasion and to speak to you all. I want to convey my sincere appreciation to you all, to all the ex-officers, ex and present employees who have been part of this journey of this organization for last 107 years and have seen the growth of the company from its foundation to nationalization to liberalization. And even after 107 years, we are very proud that the company is still the market leader in the general insurance sector. And that is due to the sincere efforts, hard work, and foresight of the leaders of the company, of the officers of the company, and everyone, right from the head office to the branch offices, to the DOs, your field force, agency force, who could sense the way the market is moving and adapt accordingly so as to serve the risk and protection needs of the people. New India, I read a report only 2-3 days ago, and I was very, very happy to read that because not only we are the market leader, but we are slowly have started gaining our market share. That means that country is again posing its trust on the experience of the New India. Because many of the general insurance companies are very new, like some are 20 years old, 25-year-old, some are fairly new, maybe 3, 5, 7-year-old. But the new India is new India. So thereby people are again coming back, and I hope that this going forward, this journey continues. We keep on adding market share, we keep on growing in new and new areas and providing the risk protection to the people. I won't say much because CMD has elaborated upon the journey of New India. You all have been part and parcel of this journey. You know about the company. I would like to mention a few facts only. One, I mentioned about the market share, which we started gaining. Constantly, we are making profit, increasing profit. In fact, for the past 2 or 3 years, we have been cleaning our books. Although we can see that our profits are stable and not growing much, but our books are much more healthier now. And that day is not far when we will see much higher profit than today. Secondly, there are many areas in which the company is innovative. Uh, be it policy related to cyber risk, be it policy related to surety bonds and bid bonds. Whenever and wherever government is thinking that a protection cover is needing, the government fall backs upon New India. And New India has always responded positively. In fact, for the surety bond market, it was one of the first companies who had launched the surety bonds and helped to stabilize the market. Now, more and more insurers are following the lead given by the New India Assurance and started issuing the surety bonds. So I hope that this innovative approach continues in future, and we are right now in the digital era. We are working on the digital transformation of the company, right from our portal to digital underwriting and going to the people so that people can come to our website and directly purchase the policies. And from this to the catering to the young generation. In fact, in health insurance also, we are bringing many new products where which are specifically designed to the requirements of the younger population. So with this focus on digitization, with this focus on emerging areas, with the focus on the younger population of the country, the demographic dividend which we call. So I hope that New India will continue to grow, and with the New India, the insurance sector in the country will be growing. Only a few things we need to keep in mind. As mentioned by Krishna sir, our insurance penetration is fairly low, particularly in the general insurance space, where we are still at 1% of the GDP. So the reason for that is our property insurance is lacking. So I think while we are doing excellent work in motor segment, also doing very good work in the health segment, but I think we need to focus more on property side of it. Maybe fire or property, houses, whatever kind of assets people have. I think asset insurance should be one of the focus area for us. Secondly, meeting customer expectation should be a focus area. Although we have seen a very good number of 99% plus of customer grievance settlement rate. So that is not the end. We should be targeting and aiming at meeting expectation of each and every one, resolving each and every grievance which is coming to us. So the more we respond to the customer's need, the more trust they will have in our company and in the insurance sector as a whole. Third, I would urge all the officers and all the our branch managers, everyone, that we should become proactive. We should start moving out from our offices, even as an officer, like our agents are there, our field force is there. But every one of us has a duty to go to meet out to the customer, to reach to them, and to have the feel like what they are thinking about our company in general about the products which they are having. And even those who are not our policyholders, let's go out, let's meet them and find out their needs, what do they want. And because that feedback will help us in shaping our and developing our products in a better way, it will also be helpful in building that trust. So I hope in the coming days we'll see more and more traction on this. We'll see more and more new and innovative customer-oriented and products which are designed to the customer needs coming from New India Assurance. And we hope that in coming day with the hard work of you all and with the guidance of the senior management, of the GMs, of the EDs, of the CMD, I hope that company continues to grow and deliver to the country what it wants. And again, my sincere best wishes and congratulations to you all and the CMD madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Prashant Goyal ji. And now, may I now request our esteemed guests of honor, Shri Krishna Vatsa ji and Shri Prashant Goyal ji, to please come out on stage, and our ma'am, our CMD ma'am, Ms. Girja Subramanian ji, to please present our distinguished guests with a token of appreciation. May I now request few dignitaries to please come up on stage for a photo op opportunity. May I now request Director of the company, Ms. Akini Devi, Ms. Akini Devi ji, Executive Directors of the company, Ms. Smita Srivastav ji and Ms. Kasturi Sen Gupta ji, our esteemed former Chairman and Managing Director of New India, Mr. S.K. Kavar ji, Mr. C. Narambunathan ji, Mrs. Madhulika Bhaskar ji and Mr. Titus Francis ji, the CMD of GIC RE, Mr. Ramaswamy Narayanan ji, the CMD of OICL, Mr. Sanjay Joshi ji, the Managing Director of Life Insurance Corporation of India, Mr. Ratnakar Patnaik ji, and Secretary General of General Insurance Council, Mr. Inderjeet Singh ji, to kindly join us on stage for a quick photo op. दोस्तों एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत कीजिए. I'd like to invite Mrs. Alice Vaidyan ji also on stage, please. Mrs. Alice. Thank you so much, everyone. I request all our dignitaries to kindly take their seats while requesting our CMD ma'am and the executive directors of the company to remain on stage, please. As we move on to felicitate 5 incredible individuals who have been our agents over 25 years. Ma'am, I request you to please stay on stage for felicitation. we'd like to felicitate 5 incredible individuals who have been our agents over 25 years of dedicated service with New India Assurance. These names reflect not only long service, but consistent excellence. Please welcome on stage Mr. Krishnakant Uddeshi ji, Mr. P.R. Sugathan ji, Mr. Brijbhushan Chandok ji, Mr. Moolchand Savla ji, and Mr. Uttam Devo ji. Can we please have you all on stage? दोस्तों एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत कीजिए. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. A very special mention today to our outstanding agents. Some of them are with us in this very auditorium. Your contribution is seen, valued, and deeply appreciated. To every one of our agents, from Mumbai to Mizoram to Kerala to Kashmir, we may not have the space to name you all tonight, but our gratitude knows no limits. Your hard work, your resilience, your customer-first attitude is what drives our strength and shapes our future. Let's have a huge round of applause for every single new Indian agent across the country, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let's take a moment to honor a truly extraordinary individual in our midst tonight. An integral part of the New India Assurance family. She is not only a dedicated professional, but also a shining example of strength, perseverance, and purpose. Despite being fully visually impaired, she has continually inspired those around her through her determination, commitment, and positive spirit. We are proud to share that Ms. Aarti Limje has been conferred with the prestigious Inspiring Human Award by the International Books of Award. This recognition is a testament to her resilience, achievements, and the light she brings into the world. Both personally and professionally, Aarti ji, your journey is a beacon of hope and motivation for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to please welcome with a huge round of applause, Ms. Aarti Limje. Those a louder round of applause. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Aarti ji, for reminding us that strength is not always seen, it is felt. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for this beacon of hope, beacon of strength, Aarti Limje. Thank you so much, Girja ma'am and Kasturi ma'am. I request you all to kindly take your seats. And now, before we move on to inviting our star performers this evening, we request Ms. Smita Srivastav ji, Executive Director, to kindly stay back. A seasoned leader and a driving force behind today's celebrations, Smita ma'am has been at the heart of every detail of this event, leading with passion, clarity, and care. She embodies the spirit of New India. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Smita Srivastav ji.
Thank you, Mansi. Esteemed guest of honor, Shri Krishna S. Vats, Member, National Disaster Management Authority, and Shri Prashant Kumar Goyal, Joint Secretary, Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, respected Mrs. Girja Subramanian, CMD, Mrs. Kasturi Sengupta, Executive Director, Mrs. Akani Devi, Independent Director, our venerable ex-CMDs, our statutory auditors, revered dignitaries from GI Council, Insurance Institute of India, National Insurance Academy, the admirable CMDs, MDs, and EDs from LIC of India, GIC Re, and Oriental Insurance Company, treasured leaders of the unions and associations, our most valuable clients, reinsurers, brokers, agents, bancassurance partners, third-party administrators, members of the media, general managers, DGMs, regional and CBO in charges, dear New Indians, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar and good evening. It's indeed a great honor and privilege to be here on stage before such an august galaxy of luminaries, dignifying the grand celebration of the 107th Foundation Day of the New India Assurance Company. Today, I stand here with immense pride and gratitude, commemorating over a century of excellence and unwavering commitment to our customers, stakeholders, employees, and the nation. On this historic occasion, We are honored to have such eminent personalities gracing us with your presence. On behalf of the New India Assurance, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to Shri S. Vats, member NDMA, for your gracious presence today. Your valuable insights on risk management and resilience have truly enriched the occasion. We deeply value your association and look forward to continued collaboration in our shared mission of strengthening the nation's preparedness and protection in times of adversity. Thank you, sir, for honoring us with your time and inspiring us to continue our legacy of service and excellence. Our wholehearted indebtedness goes out to Shri Prashant Goyal, Joint Secretary, DFS, Ministry of Finance, for accepting our invitation and being with us on this momentous event. Your presence, sir, adds great significance to this occasion, and we extend our thanks for your judicious support and encouragement to the insurance sector. Your vision for the financial sector has been a guiding light, and we are grateful for your continued efforts to drive growth and expansion. Our esteemed director, Mrs. Akani Devi, your invaluable guidance have steered us towards achieving our company's goals, objectives, and new heights of excellence with superlative levels of corporate governance. We express our deepest gratitude for your continuous backing and wisdom, which has been instrumental in shaping the success of our company. Thank you, ma'am. To all our beloved ex-CMDs, Mr. Narambunathan, sir, Mrs. Madhulika Bhaskar, Mr. Titus Francis, we are indebted to your visionary leadership that strengthened the foundation of this great institution. Your dedication and hard work has made us what we are today. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. You, sirs and ma'am, embody what exemplary leadership is all about, and we are privileged to have you among us on this special day. Our most valued statutory auditors, we are grateful for your gracious presence today. Your professionalism and attention to detail are invaluable, and we truly appreciate the insights and recommendations you provide. Your support and guidance help us to continually improve and better our performance. We extend our sincere thanks to the distinguished CMDs, MD, and ED from LIC of India, GIC Re, and Oriental Insurance Company. Your presence here is a reflection of the spirit of cooperation that binds the insurance industry. Together, we strive to create a robust ecosystem that caters to the diverse needs of our customers, ensures their financial security, and improves insurance penetration and density in the country. To our most valuable clients, we are beholden to your patronage. We are because you are with us. Your bonding has been the cornerstone of our success. We remain committed to providing you with innovative and comprehensive insurance solutions to meet your evolving needs. We extend our warm appreciation to the esteemed dignitaries from the General Insurance Council, Insurance Institute of India, and the National Insurance Academy. Our dependable reinsurers, brokers, bank assurance partners, agents, third-party administrators, leaders of unions and associations, we express our sincere gratitude for your enduring trust, loyalty, and support. Dear members of the media, your presence helps us to connect with a wider community. Your work enables us to reach a broader audience and foster greater understanding and awareness about our company. Thank you for being here and for all that you do. A special thank you to Shri Dinesh Chorge, who has choreographed the moving, soul-stirring saga and ode to Indian Armed Forces, which will unfold before us in a medley of song, music, dance, and drama. Also, a thunderous shout-out to the young new Indians who participate in this glorious and poignant presentation. For your listening pleasure, the stage will unleash renditions by Ms. Mona Kamath and 2 acclaimed singers from the New India family, Mr. N. Arul John and Mr. Mukesh Bansore. We extend our appreciation for the performance which is yet to come. We are also thankful to Mr. Sudesh Bhosle and his accompanying musicians for being here with us to enthrall and enchant us with their craft. We will soon hear this much acclaimed singer who will fill this theater with his inimitable voice and singing style. We are honored by your presence and grateful for the music you weave on every stage. A special thank you to Ms. Shaheen Jehani and her team from Stage Art for putting together this stellar evening. My vote of thanks would be incomplete without a special mention to Mrs. Jayashree Nair, General Manager, and her team of energetic officers. Their diligence and industry in putting together this evening is exceptional and exemplary. Thank you, Jayashree. A huge commendation to Ms. Mansi Verma, Mistress of Ceremonies, for her exceptional hosting. Your energy and charm and seamless coordination has kept today's event flowing smoothly and engaging. And as Shakespeare says, last but not the least, I extend our gratefulness to all the awesome new Indians, graceful and amazing Mrs. Girija Subramaniam, our CMD, Mrs. Kasturi Sengupta, ED, general managers, DGMs, chief managers, and managers from our corporate and Mumbai offices, the dynamic regional and CBO in charges, the enterprising corporate communications team. Your presence here today adds vibrancy, warmth, and shimmer to the evening. As we celebrate our 107th Foundation Day, we reiterate our commitment to excellence, integrity, and customer centricity. With your continued support and encouragement, we are confident that the New India Assurance Company will continue to grow, thrive, and serve. That's a promise of the leader. Once again, I thank you all for gracing us with your presence and time, and for being an integral part of this momentous occasion. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the New India's hospitality. Thank you. Jai Hind.